popped in to see Matt from MicroLoc, Precision Workholding Solutions, but we've also got here today Paul Cox from AFS. They provide finance. Now, as soon as I say finance, don't roll your eyeballs. I normally do, and I was in finance for ages, but this is all about story of providing a solution to provide this brand new machine. First of all, Matt, tell us a bit about the beginning. What did you need?
Well, basically the requirement was our old grinder was a manual grinder. It was about 20 years old, so we had to move forward.
It's still holding tolerances and things, so it's a good machine.
It was, don't worry, but grinding was becoming a bottleneck, so we had to do something about it. So what we've done is invest in this new machine from GER in Spain, and we're going fully CNC with our grinding.
Right, so really state of the art, keeping your production at the top end.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. Now I'm thinking this machine wasn't cheap. We won't say how much. Cash in the bank?
Well, we had enough for the 20% deposit, but obviously we had to finance the rest like everyone else. But the main problem was obviously we were buying it directly from Spain and had to buy it in euros, and that's when Paul came along.
Okay, so I think over to you, Paul. You spoke to, well, Matt got in contact. Tell us about the story.
Yeah, we had a good conversation over the phone in terms of what Matt wanted. In terms of the business, absolutely fine. So we would want accounts, bank statements, covenant of the business is strong. So on the face of it... And
when you say covenant of the business, the background of the business, the strength of the balance sheet.
Exactly that, yeah. So on the face of it, a very straightforward deal.
Okay.
So
I'm going to stop you there again, though. Not a lot of information required, really. Bank statements, accounts, bit of background.
Exactly that, yeah.
And then moving on, so you got that information and you found out about the transaction?
So the requirements for Matt was machine's got to be in Spain, so foreign supply, being invoiced in euros. Supplier wanted stage payments before they actually basically let go of the machine.
Right, so it sounds complicated straight away there, not just paying a UK supplier when it turns up on the door, essentially. So what did you do?
So we've got a range of suppliers, and a few of those suppliers will accommodate that. So
when you say suppliers, funders?
This is the funders, yeah. These are the people with the money. So they're quite happy to look at foreign supply, and they're quite happy to pay on a euro invoice. So the complex part of it was the stage payments, because effectively they're paying out money on a machine which they actually don't have sight of.
Yeah. So they're taking the risk of funder, but against the strength of Matt's company.
Yeah, so in this particular case, Matt helped the situation because Matt put down 20% deposit, so that's always a bonus for us.
Okay.
So the funder really, the risk to the funder was actually mitigated slightly because they were 20% down on the deal anyway. So yeah, made my life a lot easier. So effectively, we funded 90% of the machine prior to it being put into the UK.
Okay, and then the final 10% when it turned up here?
Not commissioned yet, the final 10% will be paid, and it's looking very good.
Excellent, so the guys are working furiously in the background to get it up and running and get their payment. So, you made it sound relatively straightforward.
In fairness, it was straightforward. Obviously, from my perspective, a number of conversations with the funder, which Matt didn't see, but Matt shouldn't see that, that's my job.
Yeah, okay. So in terms of funding, finance, anything like that, if anybody's out there looking for a machine, whether it's UK or coming from overseas, what do they do?
Yeah, so my message would be, don't be concerned that it's a foreign supply, don't be concerned that it's in euros, do not be concerned that it's stage payments. That's what I'm here, that's what I do.
Okay, that's fine. So essentially funding made simple. Matt, how was the whole project for you?
Well, it was very straightforward, thanks to Paul's help. Like I said, we put the 20% deposit down a few months ago. They then started building the machine, and like Paul said, they paid the rest before they sent it. And like I said, the last 10% will go when it's finished being commissioned, which is going to be hopefully tomorrow.
Okay, there you go. So hopefully the machine will be up and running soon. Matt, thank you for having us along. Paul, thanks for funding. Cheers.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.